elders because they accused her of a sin that she did not commit. And then you have the prophet Daniel straightening out the correct response. And most people look at that and they see an uncanny parallel between today's gospel with the woman caught in adultery. See, we don't know if she actually committed adultery. Like Susanna, we don't know if she actually committed the act. In fact, she was falsely accused, and we could probably assume the same thing with the adulterous woman, falsely accused. And Jesus straightens it all out, like the prophet Daniel did. What's so funny, though, is how he responds to the elders, which is the same as what Daniel did. He catches them in a lie. But see, Daniel, the prophet, says it directly through the two trees, but Jesus does it so beautifully. He writes it in the sand, and we know that the great scholar, many scholars and fathers would say that he wrote their sins in the sand, which is what St. Jerome says. And one by one they leave. Meaning he doesn't write something long, he writes it directly to each person, as the prophet Daniel did. He called each one separately. Brothers and sisters, this is not actually, in fact,